Welcome back to more Yoshi's Island Low Score Challenge. Let's get into level 1-4. We'll be seeing quite a few new enemies because this is actually our first fort level, like Blarg, who is actually a dinosaur who previously looked like this in Super Mario World. Quite a big difference. The older brother of sorts, Gargantua Blarg, who actually makes one section in this level very difficult, and for that reason he is quite the dick, and Bert, who appears only in twos and cannot be eaten. Level 1-4, Bert the Bashful's Fort, is my best early example of a level being difficult because you have to avoid coins and not get certain things. This level is really easy if you're just blazing through it, getting whatever, or even if you're getting 100%, it's much easier. If you're trying to get nothing, it's pretty difficult. However, this little trick right here is a really good one for making this level loads easier. Down here is where the level starts to get kind of tricky. Starting off with this little coin path right here. You don't have to make a bridge right here. You can actually flutter jump over the entire thing if you do multiple flutters. But it's possible to mess up, and I just don't like taking the risk. And you can do one flutter and then jump almost immediately again and avoid everything. And so that's what I like to do for that section. Here is where I was talking about where it becomes very difficult to avoid coins, because some of those coins, basically all the ones in the middle, are red coins. And if you accidentally throw a misfire an egg like that, you'll have to start over. What I've found to be the best thing to do for this is to go to that little middle part right there, and then try to throw an egg at the Gargantua Blarg. And then you can take your time hopping the rest. If you get hit, just run through and wait for Baby Mario. That's the best thing to do. Here we have our first key. If you took note of that locked door back there, that's what we need the key for. The best strategy for this is to wait until the tile is coming down, like right when it reaches its peak up, and then hit the Blarg with your egg, and then you can just jump through like that. As soon as you've cleared that, you've pretty much cleared one of the most difficult parts in the level. The other part is getting a 0 on your score, which we'll be getting into in just a moment. Because coming up right here, through this door, we actually have our first boss. Our first boss of the game is Bert the Bashful, who is rightfully easy as he is the first boss. You'll notice that as you hit him, Bert's pants move down. That's actually the measure of his health. And this is the first of many health meters that are measured with physical attributes beyond just a health meter or a set number of hits, which I find to be very cool. It's just more interesting, and I like what the developers did here. You're going to have to do some complex timing to actually get everything so that it times just right, so that there's 0 points and Mario doesn't get taken away. And the timing for that is with 1 hit to go, you're going to want to actually have Baby Mario up in the air with 2 seconds left, or 2 points left, excuse me. And if you hit him just right, as I did right here, you will actually get everything good at 0 points. And with Bert's pants off, he dies of embarrassment. And as you can see, we did time everything right, got 0 points. That can be kind of tricky until you get the hang of it, and then it's pretty darn easy. Level 1-5, Hop Hop Donut Lifts, is our first auto-scrolling level. And believe me, it's really hard and really frustrating. Now this first part is really, really easy, and I think that's what makes this the middle part of the level, which is really the only difficult part, so frustrating. There's two pretty difficult jumps coming up somewhat soon that just they make the level so hard. The one redeeming factor, though, about this level, beyond the frustration and the slow auto-scrolling, is you get to listen to the awesome athletic theme of this game. This game has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, and this is my favorite song on that soundtrack, so you can do the math on how much I really do like this song. As you can see, the majority of this early part is just us waiting for the screen to go by fast enough. However, here we are at the portion that I was talking about that was very difficult. There are two ways to tackle this. I've only been able to ever pull off one, so I don't know how people do the other. But apparently, if you use this flower just right, you'll be able to flutter jump all the way across. I think that I just didn't time that properly, because you don't jump off of the flower and then start hovering. You like jump on it and then flutter, and then it works for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just a glitch in the game where after you jump on an enemy, you flutter slightly higher. But the way that I've figured out how to do it is actually using the Ferris wheel and getting your jump time just right. And as you can see, it's pretty difficult, because you have to stay low enough to the point where you don't touch any of those coins, and then you have to just get it right through the middle right there, and it's really hard. And that's not enough. After you've finally conquered that jump, you have this one right here. The middle coin is actually a red coin, so you just have to be really careful and make sure you're as far away from it as possible, and you should be good to go. That jump can be very difficult until you pull it off once, and then you kind of get the feel for it, and then it's really easy after that. However, we are approaching the end of the level, so you want to save one of these Shy Guys, because these are actually the last two enemies of the level. I want to thank you guys for watching episode 2 of my Yoshi's Island No Score Challenge. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and I will see you in the next one.